All right, let's go to here is now Ken Cuccinelli saying that basically the terrorism that we saw from ICE this week following the shooting in El Paso, they decided to bring their own more official, fully jacked, armed guys to a series of factories in Missouri. And here is his promise that, oh, this is just the beginning, folks. And you know it is, right? They're going to, right now, they're sitting down and they're saying, we're going to do one of these a month till the election. Maybe we'll ramp it up in the months before the election. Here it is.
There were recently workplace immigration raids, and of course President Trump, his first prison commutation went to a man who was arrested after his business failed when about 400 illegal immigrants were arrested. Did that decision to grant a prison commutation to this man send the wrong message to employers?
I'm not really prepared to speak to that. I don't think so. The president does those one person at a time. I think what you saw ICE do this week in enforcing the law meaningfully with 7 operations across the state of Mississippi, and of course investigations still ongoing, criminal investigations growing out of that, is a growth for ICE from the previous year. Their enforcement efforts are up, and I think you can expect to see more of that as part of the message of this administration. We're going to enforce the law.
So what that reporter was talking about was that Trump had commuted the decision. This was back in 2017, the end of 2017. There was a guy who, Rubishin, who had served 8 years of a 27-year sentence for bank fraud and money laundering. During a raid of his agri-processors plant, ICE officials arrested 400 undocumented Mexican and Guatemalan immigrants that he had a slaughterhouse, basically. He was never tried on the immigration charges because he didn't want to let his employees to testify about their treatment at the plant. He got acquitted of 67 misdemeanor child labor laws. But Trump let him commuted this guy, even though he had hired 400 people who were supposedly illegal. Meanwhile, they'll go and arrest these people and separate them from their families. The hypocrisy thing just doesn't work. Right?
What is it about like meat packing that's just always super abusive?
Watch Frederick Wiseman's Meat.
Yeah.
Just to get a little hint. These meatpacking facilities, working there is extremely hard for people.
I thought Upton Sinclair got to that.
Yeah, they at least used to have strong unions, but those have largely been broken now.
It's an extreme. I can't remember who had written about this, but the work in these plants are disturbing, super disturbing.